Howdy, soldiers. Good day to everyone. Week 29 here. Sergeant Nick Fury. Day 2. Gotta go kill General Barrow. Task Force Challenge. Yep. Using all LMG, killing boss of some security province with a shot from 100 meters or farther. General Barrow's down here in Florida Oral. If you don't know what mission this is, pretty straightforward. After you shoot him, every time you shoot him, it's going to fail the mission, of course. You're supposed to capture him. Then when you get faster, you're going to be respawned here, right? When you respawn, so all you got to do is save.
Ask Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
And it actually drops right in front of you, which Ubisoft, that would be rocket if you could fucking do that every time. Like it used to be when we first bought the game, way back in March of 2017. You call a vehicle up and it would do the same thing. It would literally drop right next to you. Well, once in a blue moon, it would drop on top of you, but big fucking deal. Better than going out and pulling up your drone and looking 400 meters around trying to figure out where the fuck it's at. Or, like I said, if they could make that smoke last longer than fucking 10 seconds, we could probably find our vehicle too, right? But again, those are things that Ubisoft is never going to do because this game's done, man. They're already on the break point, as everybody already knows. That's why we're on week 29 of the fucking challenges, rinse and repeat. Because they gave up on this game a long time ago. They just want you to spend the money, that's all. Keep spending the money in the store, though, buying shit. God forbid you should stop doing that. Now, I don't know what happened, because that big-ass light wasn't there the last time I just came here a second ago. I didn't have that big, huge frickin' spotlight on right there. So, why not take care of that real quick? That's effing up my shots. There we go. Can't see the fucking general. Where's he at? Should be right there. There he is. This is real easy to do, man. Just see that little laser dot, right? You can shoot a laser dot right on his little kanagi. There you go. Easy peasy, man. I use a U100 too because it's a 7.62 51. So it's got enough. It's basically a short 308 round. So it's got enough stopping power to, and you know, has a little dropping on it, so you can get that 100-meter shot in. So one thing I did notice in Breakpoint is we can shoot farther, thank God. So hopefully that's going to be something, you know, we can take advantage of, because one person said they were shooting at 675 meters, one of the behemoths, without any problems. So we'll have to see, because I didn't do any long range shooting. I didn't test that part of it. I guess I could have, but there's too much other crap we were doing. All right. So when we come back, we're going to kill Unidad soldiers from 300 meters or farther with a sniper rifle. So very easy to do. Lots of places to do that. That's why the community challenge is almost done. But I'm telling you, it's an insult, man. You know, all that work for 25 fucking credits, which, I mean, only takes 400 to make a crate. So at least they can make the community challenge like the task force and make it 200. But no, like I said, they don't want to do that shit. So not my problem. Like I said, ain't games easy peasy for me. Ubisoft, you haven't made a challenge yet that's hard. Okay? Literally, I challenge Ubisoft. Why don't you come up with something that I can't do? Okay? I'm going to throw it in your faces, man. You guys suck. Okay? You're lazy. You're incompetent. You haven't come out with a new fucking challenge in how many months now? Except for just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Why don't you guys get off your lazy asses and actually do something? Because I tell you, I'd love to have a job at the Ubisoft Paris studio where I could just go in there and sit there all fucking day long and go play other video games. Because I sure the fuck ain't doing anything on this game, right? They're not doing anything in the challenges. Right? How many days do you think it takes to change a graphic? How long do you think it takes to do these? And you don't think they already have these already done? This is why we get the rinse and repeat. I'm telling you, these are just, they can just drag and drop this shit in here and then have a script file. And all they do is they just change the names and the things. They have a whole script file. And you just go in there and change the little shit in there. Oh my God. I could teach a fucking junior high school kid how to do this shit. So again, these guys are sitting on their asses all day long, every day. But yet I spent $150 on a collector's edition of this game. And like I said, within a year, we were done. The year 2 pass was a joke. And remember, they said, oh, yeah, we're going to have a year 3 pass coming up here. We'll have more information on that, in the next couple months. And of course, where's the year 3 pass? No, like I said, man. Nope, they're already getting ready for Breakpoint, man. They want to make your money. They want to take the money from you. As soon as that Breakpoint hits, man, then we go into the store, watch how much people are going to be spending real money to buy shit in that game, because it's all the vanity with these games, or it's, I can buy all my weapons instead of going out and actually doing the game because I'm fucking fat with the cash. So the whole challenge of playing video games have gone out the door via, it's a play-to-pay world that we live in, and that's the bottom line. Kids, they're willing to pay money to get ahead in life. Parents are willing to pay colleges to give their fucking kids an education, right? Politicians, bribe everybody. Lobbyists go bribe politicians to get the fucking pork barrel contracts and shit. So Ubisoft, I can't blame them for taking on that, same attitude, because that's how the world rolls. They know kids will be dropping money. And when I say kids, I don't mean 15-year-olds. I mean people under 30. They have disposable income. There's a lot of young people out there that have a lot of cash just burning a hole in their pocket every month because they don't have families and bills and houses and mortgages and, a lot of their shit. So, yeah, so those are the ones that are willing to go in the store and buy all that shit so they can have bragging rights. About, oh, I have this and I have that. And, you know how many people I saw running around with that fucking wolf helmet on that looks like something out of Sparta or Assassin's Creed Odyssey or something? Well, I knew that was 10,000 credits or whatever. Me, I use it on the grenade launcher. If I'm going to spend 10,000 credits, man, I'm going to do it on something good. So anyways, I'm done with my fucking rant and rave on this video. I'm in a mood this morning, man. Fucking Ubisoft. So I just want to be surprised and come in here and have something new. You know what I mean? I guarantee you we're going to get the fucking Terminator mission, because every goddamn fucking video game out there right now has got Terminator shit in there for some crazy reason, right? They got the Terminator in Gear 5s. We're going to have the Terminator in frickin' Breakpoint. There's another game that has Terminator in it too. I can't remember which one. But there's 3 or 4 different games where they have Terminator characters. Or in Gears 5, you can be an old Sarah Connors, or you can be the Terminator. So I guarantee you that's coming. That is coming to the Wildlands. Somehow they're going to do some goddamn Terminator mission here. Which, then don't tell me that won't work, because how the fuck did the Predator get here? Why do we got an exoskeleton suit that does nothing, right? You can't run faster, can't jump higher, you don't have frickin' laser beams shooting out of your eyeballs. That, again, another vanity item and another way of keeping people in the game, so they can pad the fucking stats, so that when they went back to the quarterly fucking shareholders meeting, they could say, oh yeah, look, we have all these people playing Ghost Recon Wildlands every day. This is why they do this. This is why they had Tier 1. This is why they came out with the whole, Ghost mode. This is why they have Guerrilla Mode. This is why they have that Mercenary mode, because if they have enough shit in Ghost War, if they have enough shit going on, they'll have enough people doing this on a daily basis, even these challenges. Again, it's all about padding the numbers, falsifying the stats, so they can go to the shareholders and show them that the game is successful still. Because if not, shareholders are going to, because they're the ones who decide what goes on too. Shareholders run these corporations. So, like I said, man, this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit. And I wish somebody Ubisoft get their shit together with this game, because it's a great freaking game. I know a lot of you leave comments and say, oh, Sarge, you sound like you hate the game. I love the game. I hate the fucking lazy company that's sitting on their ass. Look at Massive. At least Massive does stuff with the Division 1 And in Division 2, right? We get dailies, that rotate. Yeah, there's lots of times of the same thing, but there's so much going on in the games. There's nothing going on in this game. You know what I mean? There should be a mission generator that just randomly generates weird missions. Go kill this person, rescue this person, go blow that up. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can go pick those missions. But again, it's like, that's a concept that a lot of games all share nowadays. So, Breakpoint, I think it's going to get to the same point. Once we cycle through all the faction missions, all the story missions, right, all that crap, you're going to come to a point in Breakpoint where you're going to go, okay, now what do I do? I can already see that coming in Breakpoint by the way their whole thing is, because the factions are all scripted. Blow up this truck, rescue this, get this. You can see that already in the beta. So they have so many of those, and they just rotate through those faction missions. So once you finish the main story, okay, and you do the factions for the first time, you run through all that, and you got all the gear, and you're all leveled up, unless you want to level up each class. You want to level up your sniper and your artillery and your, Panther and your combat lifesaver medic if you want to go through the trouble of doing each one of those. Or like a lot of people do. Hell, with the Division 1 and 2, people start new tunes. A lot of people I know with the Division 1 got 4 tunes all maxed out. Here I could do the same thing. I guess I could do Wildlands all over again. Which I guess I'm going to do with, on extreme mode with no HUD and no AI, and I'll start from square one, and we'll do the whole game all over. Maybe we'll start doing those. Because, again, I love the game, man. It's a great game. I love coming here. The country's beautiful. I'm always seeing different shit all the time that I never saw before, even after, a couple thousand hours of coming in and doing all this shit. So like I said, I know this has turned into a editorial video, but this is my platform. Sometimes we're doing shit. When I get on a roll, I just go. But again, it's a great game. I just wish that Ubisoft would do something with it. Turn it over to a different unit or something. You know what I mean? You got a lot of other companies around the world. You got 48 different offices and companies you work with. Give it to somebody else, man, that'll run with it and do something with it. You know what I mean? Because mercenary mode sucked. That was a waste of your money, resources, talent, assets. Guerrilla mode totally sucked. I would have fired the fucking dude who come up with Guerrilla mode. He'd have been out on the streets, man. And then after that, you would have think, like I said, they had 2 bad ideas in a row. Ghost War. How many people you see play Ghost War? There's a few people that play it here and there. But for the most part, most people don't play Ghost War anymore. So please, man, give us something for this game. I'm surprised we haven't had a DLC in this long. Well, that's the DLCs. That was the problem. See, they wasted all their resources and talents and efforts coming out with all that shit. Instead of coming out with some real meat and potatoes, side stories and cool shit to do. And because I know they can do it. They can do it. I know they can do it. So. Like I said, I'm only one guy. What's going to happen is that they just going to have enough people fucking bitching and moaning and groaning and stop doing all these challenges, and then that will help in one way. But again, I'm going to keep doing these fucking challenges as long as they have them, Ubisoft, because this is my platform to get in your face, because I know somebody at the Ubisoft studio in Red Storm, I know you guys watch these videos. There's no doubt, because I have the analyticals. So I can see the IP addresses of everybody and where you're from. And I got them from North Carolina, and I got them coming from Paris, and I got them coming from Sweden. So I know people at Massive watch me. I got them coming from Montreal. Whether they like me or not, they're probably the 2 people giving me the fucking dislikes. Probably Uz Gulimont, the CEO. He's probably one of my troll haters. But let me get on to do the other solo challenges. I'll talk some more shit then. So, because I'm sure I'm going to have some freaking people say, oh my God, dude, you just fucking went on and on and on and on. I'm like, hey, well, that's Sarge, man. So let's see you in the next series here. Hey, See, look at that, how fast they did that. They knocked that sucker out like we were just standing here talking, and it was 6,000 and something or whatever. See, so yeah, it doesn't take long. There's a lot of people. So there are people that play the game. This is what's amazing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see these challenges get knocked out real fast. So this is why I know people are here. So yeah, come on, Ubisoft, man. Throw the dog a bone, baby. Get the freaking dog a bone, as Dr. Evil would say. Till I see you then, Sergeant Nick Fury. Howdy, soldiers.